Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. To rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's White. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
And the Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's White. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's White. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field now. They scored a possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff heading left.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's White. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Return brings it out to the 40, and your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking for some space. It's Williams. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. The defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of the national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw again.
the catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field. It's White. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pulls it in. It's Watkins.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, You're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down, out of the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Moves out of the pocket. They're going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the running back takes the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw again. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Miami, 28, Texas Tech, 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the foot.
A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. The 30 at the 20. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
42, Texas Tech, 14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To throw, it's White. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Defense is coming after him. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Miami 49, Texas Tech 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. On the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a job by this quarterback having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. 3rd down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a 1st and goal.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the 1st down and more.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.